and then I'm gonna go ahead and post it on Facebook and Twitter really quickly. So give me like 60 seconds to do that, and then I will be ready to go into our game. What's going on live stream? How's everybody doing? And by everybody, I mean the people who will be watching this video later, because we have 0 viewers right now because we started this 10 seconds ago. uh, Alrighty. So we got the live going on. Let me copy this really quickly. I'm sorry if I haven't like asked you about this before, but like what is your usual main contender? Is it usually Pestilence? And if not, like what are you trying this month? Without giving away too much, obviously.
My named contender this month is Pestilence. I don't really have a normal contender. I'm still kind of testing and trying them all out uh, for the most part. Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I know you've been working with Pestilence for a good while.
He's my boy. I I really liked Torque in set one because he kind of did something similar to what I was looking for in Pestilence with the non-clash damage and the removing things without attacking, um, and getting benefits from that. So I didn't really play green. I wasn't that interested in Magnate in set one. But as soon as set two came out and I remember first reading Pestilence's effects and I was just like, oh, I get to draw a card when I remove your shit? That's awesome. I want to do that. And I immediately just started running with him.
Nice, for real. Yeah,
Hmm.
set one, I ended up going with Magnate. And then I believe set two, I ended up rolling with Boosted
Oh, okay, okay.
with Meat Streak.
Yeah, I really didn't pay attention to Boosted until more recently, but it's really good.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I think he's really good. I think he's good to mix with pretty much any card,
mm-hmm. Like any
with
pool of
any
cards.
colors. Yeah, any color within the pool. Yeah, because it just lets you create the tokens you need to draw.
Alrighty, I am ready to hop on into this. Did you roll?
No,
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll. You want a high roll for first?
whatever.
Gotcha. All right. Oh,
What?
all right. It was almost 13.
For real, I thought it was gonna end up being 13,
Okay,
15.
you
All
would
right,
have beaten me anyway.
I will go first. Here we
Alrighty.
go. Good luck, bro.
Yeah, good luck and have fun, man. I'm interested to see what you're doing here because I've kind of had one build that I've been iterating on for a long time, but it's been pretty solid for a minute now.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of just jumped into this, so we'll see. See what's good.
Gotcha.
Let's
I'm gonna put back 3.
come back five.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty.
I'm first.
Yeah, you're up.
I am first. Okay. Let's go. This down for resource and pass.
Alrighty. Go ahead and draw one. Um, hmm. I will drop a Pestilence, Devious Servant, and pass.
I will draw. this resource. I will play a Mayhem Maker, contender -1.
This guy. This guy. All right. All right.
Contender -1. I will draw a card. Just go at it and attack contender for 1.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, sure. Yeah. I'll eat one.
And I will pass. Go ahead.
All right. I'll go ahead and draw. Okay. So I'll go ahead and drop a favorable outcome. And then we'll go 2. We'll drop him and pop your guy.
Okay.
So I'll trigger, enter, draw, and then I'll engage my contender to draw. And then I will pass it over to you.
Right, I will ready. Excuse me, and draw. Let's do this for resource. 1, 2, 3, 4 crimson scales.
Ooh,
Do a
okay.
damage to
Okay.
pestilence. I will draw for crimson scales,
Sounds good.
and then I'll engage contender and draw for him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And pass. Go ahead.
All right. I'll stand what I got. I'll draw a card. I'll drop one of these pestilences down here. What do you got over here? Okay. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 for my own crimson scales. And then we'll pass it over to you.
Sounds good. I'm ready. I will draw. Let's let's put down. Shoot. I think I'll just play this resource.
Okay.
Step 4. Pesty.
Okay. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
Step 7.
Alrighty. I will eat 6. Unless you're. Oh, you got no resources to boost.
I got
Okay, so
no resources.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
And then I will end my turn. If in my turn I have 7 or more cards, I will.
It says ready another target clash card you
Oh, shit.
control, unfortunately.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I love this card. I wish if that was if you're
Hey,
able to
good,
ready
buddy,
those
huh?
out, that'd be sick. So
Go ahead.
pass. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah, you're right. It is another.
I'll stand what I got. I'll draw a
And
card.
myself.
Um, okay. Think about this. Um, Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to do my best
Now you're good, dude.
big brainery over
Go,
here.
go
Um,
for it. Now you're
gonna drop the wastelands down here. Um,
You mentioned to me your prior activities, so I get it.
I don't know what you're talking about, dog. We're gonna go one to play him out. We'll hit you with the old -2/-2 over here,
Sounds good.
and I will be forced to discard a card from uh, you know, um,
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
because the portal's closed. That's what I was looking for.
Cool.
And then I'll go one to favorable outcome him.
Nice.
I'll push 2 damage and I'll make a war minion token. Um, okay. Um, okay. So I will go ahead and I'll send him here.
All right. I will have no obstructs. Any buffs?
No buff.
No buffs. I'll take one.
Okay. And then I will I'll go ahead and I'll Crimson Scales him away.
Okay.
For a draw. Um, okay. Okay.
You might want to put him on the side so
Oh,
he
that's
doesn't
right.
get
That's
shown.
right. He's not. Yeah, my bad. Thank you. Um,
So,
and then I will just go ahead and pass from there. Give you your
okay.
Crimson Scales, all right?
All right. I will ready. And draw. Let's see.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. That was a huge stretch. Hmm.
Yes. I am going to rid myself of. Yeah, this is probably the best. To this resource. Um, let's go ahead and use Crimson Scales, pop your Pestilence. I will draw for Crimson Scales. I will engage Contender to draw. Holy moly. Guess this is the best play. So I'm going to do the same thing. Play that guy for 3, 4. And let's just do it again. Attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You
8.
have no obstructors, right?
No, unfortunately not. Sure. Yeah, I'll eat 7 unless you're
You
gonna
have no
buff.
obstructors. I'm gonna buff.
Okay, so you're gonna hit for 11, so I'll eat 10.
11, 3, 10. And you discard.
That's right. That's right. All right. What am I discarding? Probably one of him.
And that'll do it for me. Pass.
Alrighty. Oof. Okay.
Okay.
I will draw for turn. So you have no standing resources, but you have 5 resources? Yeah. Okay. So draw for turn. Drop wastelands here. Um, go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to bring him out. And I'll give him minus three, and then I'll just finish him off with Crimson Scales.
Cool.
Um, and I will draw off of Crimson Scales, and then I will engage here for another draw. Um, hmm. And then I will have to pass turn.
Fair enough. I will read and draw. Yeah, I think I pulled it over your head. 5, 6 for Kagon. Get rid of that.
That was
5.
game.
That's game.
That was game.
Dang, that was a quick one. All right.
Well, the thing you were saying, um, this game might be a little bit of a slog, being a mirror match. And I didn't want to say anything at first, but this mirror match is just sort of an aggro race, TBH. Um,
Instead of being, yeah, because I want to say we're a
because
little slower. We're dependent on the other player playing cards.
and I also think we're playing pretty identical builds, or pretty similar at least.
Yeah, I think this is the Pestilence build for the current meta right now, is to have
Hmm.
this sort of setup.
I'm gonna side three cards.
I think I'm just gonna fit it. So I went first and I won, right?
Yeah. Oh,
All right, dude. All you.
I'll go first this time.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Draw 8. Oh my god,
Running.
excuse me. That was awful.
All right, so we can keep that. Okay, we're gonna draw. I'm
I'll
gonna
put
go
back
with.
4.
I'm gonna put back 6.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. You ready to go?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Alrighty. We're gonna drop Wastelands down here. Pass it over to you.
Right, I will draw. And we will resource Kaggle. And I will pass.
Right. We'll draw. We will resource a Crimson Scales. I'll go 1, 2 to open the portal and pass it over to you.
Okay, I will ready draw.
Ugh. Excuse me.
Pestilence. For 2 drop. Give contender -1.
Sounds good.
I will draw a card for the incoming Pestilence.
Uh-huh.
Then I will attack contender for 1.
Sounds good. No buff, so I'll eat one.
No buff, and I will pass. Go ahead.
Sounds good. Stand what I got. Draw. Okay. What am I dropping here? Drop a magnate. Um, hmm. I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Ready? Draw. Let's do. Hmm, Put this out. Put that out. Let's see. Where else might have you to put? Now, let's do that for resource. Crap. You're at what? Yes. I don't know if you want to play this card or not. Alright, whatever. Let's play a Torque,
Oh. Okay.
and then I will play Pestilence. I will shrink contender. I will draw for the Pestilence coming in.
Sounds good.
Then we will attack with the Pestilence for 1.
Uh, Okay. Sure. No obstruction, obviously, on my end. Looks like no buff on your end. I am gonna buff.
Okay,
So I'll kill that and force a discard.
got it. You still take 1,
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will discard. I think I will just. This is until end of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will discard this card that I did not play. And I'm gonna save pass. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll stand my resources, draw for turn. Okay. We'll go. Drop another tyrant. I will go these two to drop him, and I'll hit this guy.
Okay.
I'll draw one, and then I'll engage him to draw one. Um, go 1, 2, drop him and hit Torque. Um, and then I'll send this at Contender for 1.
That's fun.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Ready. Draw one. Let's go. Yeah. Put this down.
Man, I'm doing a lot of yawning. I didn't realize how tired I was. Whew. They're like
It
quiet.
happens.
Yeah, they're
It
quiet.
happens.
You don't hear them, but I'm like fighting it over here for no reason, bruh.
It happens.
I'm old. Hmm.
Put this guy. Yeah, I think I'll just play this, dude. Yeah, I'll play War.
Ooh, okay.
Bring in 2 tokens. I attack contender 4, 5.
Um, I mean, I'll obstruct here.
Right? You take 4 plus -1. You take 3.
Does he have? Oh, he has breakthrough. Gotcha. Okay. So
So he hit
5.
for
Oh, I see.
5.
5 minus the 3, then
Yes,
minus the
those
1. Oh wait,
absorb
so
1, and then yours. So this absorbed 1. Your contender absorbs 1.
I see.
Take
So I'll
3.
take 3. 1, 2, 3. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And you tapped out and pass.
Okay. All right. I will draw for turn. Okay. I'll drop an alternative strike over here. And then, Sorry, I'm trying to do my best big brainery. Um,
Get it. Make those cards turn.
we're doing our best, bruh. Um, okay. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. I think we're gonna just have to go 4 for the Devious Servant. Um, and I
You
have
got 5
5
cards in
cards in
hand.
hand, so I'll send 5 for at you.
5 at contender.
Mm-hmm.
I will have no obstructs. I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds good. I'll pass turn to you.
Ready? Ready. Draw. Got it. 2. Got it. 2. Now we got it. 2. This. This for resource.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
There we go.
Okay, so alright, so I think I need to play this for one. Give your this dude
Okay.
shoot. Damn, I already played it, so I have to do something. I'm gonna say,
Do you want to take it back? Do you want to do something else?
yeah, yeah, if you don't mind. Okay.
Mhm. It's hilarious. I just muted my mic and blew my nose on this green napkin I had on my desk. But because it's green and I'm using a green screen, it's invisible.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was funny.
That is interesting. All right, so I have to. Yeah, I gotta get rid of them. All right, let's do. Whatever. Do it to your tender. Maybe.
Oof. Well, I just got
All
super
right.
chilly.
Okay. Let's just. Yeah. But it needs to be. All right. Let's just do that again. We'll do it to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack your pestilence with my pestilence.
Into him. Um. Hmm. So my guy is at 3 attack. He's a 3/2 right now. Um. So I'll obstruct here.
Okay. Then I will 22. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 4 for war.
Oof.
And yeah, I'll kill that through the 3 damage. That will allow me to engage contender, draw a card.
Yep.
Then I will hit you for 6 with
Sounds
2.
good,
So
right?
you
Because
absorb 1.
I'll absorb 1, and then you'll hit me for
1
another
from
4, so I'll go down to
4.
10. Yeah.
5, yep. And then I'll do another. Yeah,
Sure, for
I'll do
5.
4. I'll do 4. I'll do 4.
4, so I'll eat
3
3.
4. And pass.
Okay. Right. Stand what I got. Draw. Okay. 4 cards in hand. All right. Let's think about what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm gonna drop International Space Station.
Oh
Um,
shoot! White came out of nowhere.
actually, I'm gonna take that back to hand if you're okay with it.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
changed my mind about that. We're gonna drop.
He's calling try.
We're gonna drop
Try comment.
um, this guy
Okay.
so that we can go for the boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll hit him,
Yes, sir.
and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use his below 12 ability to discard 2 cards to give him -3/-3, and in
Okay.
that I'll
Yep.
engage here to draw 1. Um, and then I'll pass it over to you.
Right. I'm ready. And draw. All right. I think to drop a resource. To draw. So draw. Drop this resource. I'm pay 2, 3, 4 crimson scales. Let's shoot a minion, and I'm gonna draw for crimson scales.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I will pay 2 to deal 3 damage to
Gotcha,
you,
so I'll eat 2.
and I will pass.
Okay. Stand what I got and draw. Okay. I'm gonna resource Wastelands. Um, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 for alternative strike. Um, because the portal is open, I get to choose both options, so I will deal 2 damage to target clash card, and I will send non-trap accessory to Oblivion. Oh,
Nice.
and
Okay.
I didn't stand my contender this turn, but I will engage him to draw 1. Um, then I will go. Hmm. I'll send. Should I do that? No, I don't think I should do that. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to drop this Pestilence. And I'll give him -1, or I'm sorry, -3/-3 with the trigger enter, because I have
Okay.
to. Um,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna pass it over to you.
All right. I will ready. Draw. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go with Alright, I think I'm gonna go with no. Or tap toe. Alright, let's go with two, two to Solar Smash. That Pestilence.
Okay.
I will engage and draw.
Did you resource this turn?
I didn't.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
didn't research. And then I will pay four for war. Bring in two more. I will engage everything and attack for five.
Sure. I'll obstruct here for 5.
Alright, I will pass.
All right. Seeing everything I got. Draw 1. All right. um, Move everything down a little bit. We will drop the International Space Station over here. And we're gonna go. Hmm. Hmm. That's scary, honestly. Man. Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the boy to send one of them to the Oblivion.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna have to pass turn to you. You really got me on the back foot. The problem is my health is too low that I can't be aggressive.
Yeah, trying those Kagans.
Mm-hmm.
Draw, so you got me kind of on a little bit of a stalemate here. Um, I will draw, and let's. I'm gonna go ahead and say resource this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Magnet. And I gotta keep aggressive, so I'll attack you for 5.
Sounds good. I'll obstruct here.
Okay, trade. And I will pass. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw for turn. Skip resource. I'm going to activate his below 12 ability to discard a card to hit him. And then I'll engage to draw one.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1 green and the white for this Pestilence. And I'll hit him with the old -1/-1. Trigger, enter, draw. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Devious Servant. Um, Let me think about this. I'm gonna send Devious Servant at you. I have below 3, so I'll go ahead and draw one. So he's a 2/4.
I have no obstructs. I'll take 1.
Sounds good. Um, then I will have to pass it over to you from there.
Wait, did you just play Mayhem Maker?
Yeah. Oh, so you'll take 2.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Did you kill my.
I did. Yeah. I
Did you kill.
killed. I killed him with his below 12 effect
Oh, yeah,
before I
yes.
played Mayhem Maker.
Alright, so then I'll take 2, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so you'll be at
Yeah.
13. And then I'll just go ahead and pass it over to you from there.
Alright, cool. I will ready. Ready. Draw. I will. Let's see. I want to get rid of that. Let you keep drawing. You have 2 cards in that. I should keep this. I'm gonna say no resource. I'll play Magni for 5.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Attack contender for 5.
Um, I'll obstruct here.
He's flying.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, so I will have no obstruction. Do you have a buff to kill me?
No buff.
Alright, I will buff, so I'll kill your guy and force a discard, but I will also take 4 damage.
Okay. Discard.
Oh wait, why is... Oh, he is engaged from last turn. My bad.
Yeah, I should discard. Should I take your own? I'll discard this and I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand everything I got. Draw one. Um... Okay. We're gonna skip resource. We're gonna send him and trigger his... Oh, this is standing. We're gonna send him and trigger his when attacking to draw one, so he's coming at you for 3-4.
I will take 2.
Gotcha. Let me think about this. Okay. Um, got one card in hand. Um, hmm. Sorry, I'm like doing some my best big brainery. Um, I'm gonna send my contender at you.
Contender.
Mm-hmm.
No obstructs.
I'll buff it. Give me that last card.
Alright.
Oof. Okay. All right.
I'll take 2.
2. Yeah. And then I will. Sheesh. I'll pass it over to you.
Alright, I will ready. I will draw. I will not resource. I will pay 1 for a pestilence. Kill your pestilence. Yep. Engage my contender. Draw a card. Uh,
Oh,
dang it.
I mean,
Well, that's a game.
yep.
Call it. Happy for 2.
Man, I was so on the back foot for so long there. Oof.
Dang. The
I was
card
trying
I
to.
just drew.
Oh my God. See, I was trying to run the math because I had these in hand. So, like, if I went all out last turn, I could have brought you down to like 4, but it wasn't going to be enough.
You are running the Solar Smash. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen another. I haven't seen another Pestilence player run Solar Smash yet. All right.
I think the only thing I've seen in your deck that's different from mine is I'm not running Plague Forged Scrap. Um, I like that card in
Oh, you're not?
theory. No, I like that card in theory, but I just haven't tried it really that much.
Yeah. If this is a good, if I have this as an opener, I'll use this just to control the portal. But
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, it sort of just becomes resource. But if I'm hard on card draw, then I'll throw it out there. But
Oh,
otherwise,
sweet.
it's just a good opener, especially if I have this and some of those one drop pestilences in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, man. It's really funny. It looks like
Sure.
somebody finally just jumped into the live stream, and we just finished our games. We just finished our games. So whoever just jumped into the live stream, so damn
Thanks for
shame.
jumping in, though. Thanks for jumping in live.
But yeah, no, the homie, how do I say your name? Oh, Karangus.
Rangus, yep.
Karangus, yeah, the homie Karangus over here took it, but we had almost identical decks. Um, so that was
Yeah, the
pretty
first one
cool.
was quick. This one was a little more, as I expected, a little more drawn out, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, but it was still kind of like an out
Yeah,
aggro, you know what I mean?
I think I kind of got lucky in that first one that I just got so set up.
You got
that
lucky in that first one, and you got kind of unlucky in that second one, but then I was just two on the back foot the whole time.
yeah,
That
interesting though.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're
I
playing that three drop. Oh, you need to cut out.
oh no, no, no. I was nah. You don't run that guy?
You're playing that three drop alternative strike.
Ah, okay, so that's a side deck card. Normally in my main build, I'm running a playset of favorable
Oh, can I
outcome.
look?
Oh
Is that
yeah,
all
yeah,
right if
yeah,
I look?
yeah, totally,
All right.
totally. Usually, basically, I run a playset of favorable outcome, but if my opponent is doing something accessory heavy, I have three copies of alternative strike that I'll swap in for favorable outcome. Because it pretty
For
much does.
favorable outcome. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because favorable outcome is the, two non-clash damage, and if it kills it, make a, a war minion.
Yeah.
Whereas alternative strike is just three resources to do two non-clash damage, and if the portal's open, you can also just blow up a non-trap accessory, which it's just a really cool card. It's a good, like I said, if I specifically
Uh,
cited that in because I felt you were going to drop a Crimson Scales at one point, and I wanted to get some good value. So,
sure. Yeah, it's a good
and then the
it's
other
accessory removal and like army knife.
The other side deck is I'm running a playset of Here Comes the Boom. Actually, I don't remember if it's a playset or three, and I'm this is yeah, that's a card I
This
swap
card?
out for Here Comes the Boom sometimes.
You mean kinetic blast?
Well, I have Here Comes the Boom in my main board, but sometimes I'll swap them out for
Oh, okay,
this
yeah,
in
yeah.
my sideboard.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Um,
gotcha, gotcha.
and then I have this. This is just anti-Lord Krung tech. I don't know if you're familiar with this card, but this card
What is
just
it?
decimates Lord Krung.
Which one?
Barbed countermeasures. Yeah, read that card real quick.
Counter trap. Choose target player. Deal X damage to that test. Can take your risk equal to the number of traps they control. Dang, for one. For real, that is a crunk deck. A
So
crunk card.
we've all played against Krung decks where like turn zero they literally drop like five traps and pass. So this is a counter trap. So if they have five traps down and they try to flip one of those traps, like they try to play a a Krung or whatever, um, or what is that one? I don't remember the name of the one, but you play this in response, and the counter trap triggers before their trap. So if they have five traps down and they try to flip one of those traps, and you play that, you basically say, "Hey, here's one resource to take five damage to your contender before your trap triggers." Like
The
this is
freaking like
th- this
someone wants this would help.
this card just takes games against Lord Krung, like at least with the like classic setup where they're trying to just throw down a bunch of traps. You know what I mean?
Since yeah, since I'm running red, I think it's ideal for me to have that. I might have to sideboard that card. That's not a bad idea.
It's a really cool one. Yeah, it's very
Yeah, because
specific, but
my last matchup actually was against the Krung, and yeah,
ah,
he beat me. He got me pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Uh,
used to have a really hard time against Lord Krung, and then I sided this in, and it's like kryptonite to them, like because the
makes
thing is,
perfect sense.
if they're not expecting it, you know what I mean? Like it really fucks them up.
But this is a trap for their traps, right? So
Yup,
I think they
yeah.
can see it. They can see it coming, but like
Well, the
them
thing is,
laying
like,
down, like you said, in turn one or turn two, them laying down like 3 to 4, 5 cards, like they have to do that. Like that's the way their deck plays.
what I did is
So
I have this
this would make
sideboarded.
perfect sense.
So once I go into game two, I'll throw in the playset of this and like mulligan until I see it, and then put it down immediately. And if they're not expecting it because they didn't see it game one, you can hit them for some like real chunks of damage, and then it kind of fucks them up because like they have to be laying what are they called? Oh, not sabotage. Oh my God, what is it called? Ambush. They kind of have to lay ambush cards. That's like how their deck works. So then game three, it like really throws them off, and they don't really know how to play against it because they know you have it at that point. I don't know. That's been my experience at least. It's very good against Lord
That's
Krung.
smart.
So,
Yeah, I kind of wanted to stop you and talk to you about Pestilence because I know you've been playing Pestilence for a while,
oh
and
yeah,
just to get some tech deck from you. So
yeah. I mean,
this is a great one for
yeah,
me to, or for you to have mentioned to me. I'm
I gotta
probably
go.
gonna be adding that to my side deck.
I gotta go in a little bit, but I can. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta go in a little bit, but I can chat for like 10 or so minutes. But one card I didn't see if you had, but I run that I really like is this guy. Um,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at that card while you
I
where I
really
was looking
like
through
that
that.
card.
Yeah, this is a good finisher, and then especially if we don't have anything on the board.
hmm
So you have that guy with with the sort of intent and understanding that you're not gonna have very many things on the board.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
like,
have I have like the opposite idea going. Like I feel like there will be things on the board.
hmm
So I have this dude in my side deck. Because yeah, I do think that the board ends up clear,
Ooh,
but having this I feel like helps if you
that's
just
a
have one other
really
card
good.
in on the battlefield, so you just recur the pestilences.
Yeah, that's a really cool tech idea. I like that. I like that a lot.
But it's in my sideboard, so
Right.
I use it sparingly. But I think this is also a good idea because that's kind of how we ended, where I just killed you with the one thing I had left.
Right, right. Yeah, I like that. That's a cool card. I want to try
And
more
then
of that.
the other thing is that this dude is flying, so that
hmm
really helps.
Yeah, I need more stuff with flight. Um, so another a couple things that you might not be running. Yeah, I'm running this. This is just something I throw into every deck that I can because it's literally just a zero cost clash ground. Um, so it's like
Yeah,
there have been so many times when my opponent drops a clash ground
just to
and I'm like,
disrupt it.
I just have to get over that clash ground to even be able to win. You know what I mean? So this
Right,
is just
yeah.
I just run like two or three of this in every deck I have the space for. Um, in this deck specifically, outside of Wastelands, I'm also trying Warzone because I really like Warzone.
It's
Um,
funny, I had this card in my deck, but I just removed it.
oh yeah.
Right before playing you, I just removed it. I removed it for I changed up some of the I think some of the direct damage. I think I ended up adding a couple solar smashes, and then yeah, I switched something else out for it.
Are you also? Let me ask you. Are you running this Pestilence Plaguebringer?
So I was running him, but I found that I wasn't necessarily needing the -3,
Mm-hmm.
-3.
Mm-hmm.
So I was running him, but then I was noticing that I wasn't running the -3, and then I ended up saying, um, prior to that, I had totally removed this guy.
Oh no, brother.
Yeah. And so
Do
then,
not
so
do
I
this
had
to me.
I removed him and had him at 3,
Uh-huh.
but I wasn't me.
I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you now. Yeah, I think my internet
Uh,
just like cut out for a quick second and my live stream stopped for a moment. But we're back. We're back. Um, I'm sorry. So you were saying?
yeah, I had 3 of these dudes. I was noticing I wasn't playing the -3. I wasn't utilizing the -3. Like I was noticing that when I needed or wanted to play this guy, I wanted to play him just to have him as a body on the field.
Interesting.
But then the
Interesting.
fact that I had to give something -3 would make me not play it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I totally just removed the 3 copies of Plaguebringer and then just replaced it with Devious Servant.
That's fair. That's fair. I see. I'm running three Plaguebringer just because I find it's good sometimes. But it is pretty situational. I feel like it's either like there's something with like one defense that it's excessive for, or is there something with like six defense from like this isn't really helping me. You know what I mean? Like,
That's kind of
so
what I've bumped into I just cut him out.
I
I think I have two copies of him in my side deck, but
I
I
like
had him in the deck and replaced him with this dude.
sometimes he's good for mid range, but like this is interesting. I think this is an interesting piece.
But when I first started building my Pestilence deck, I had built it around recursion. So
Interesting. Okay.
I had like the pestilence package, the 1 drop, the 2 drop, and this 4 drop pestilence,
Uh-huh.
and then I had the Sonoro package. I had the 2 drop, the 4 drop, and the 5 drop Sonoro.
There's that one where it's like you can send something to Oblivion to bring something back from Oblivion, right?
That's the 3 drop Sonoro.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
So the 3 drop Sonoro is additionally something that I've been dabbling because he allows he allows for a very interesting. Yeah, the Sonoro package I think is interesting. I think someone needs to figure out a good or a good recursion deck, but the
Hey,
3 drop the 3 drop Sonoro with the 2 drop Sonoro I think is the newest combination that people can use.
I got Chance and Daggers in the chat saying, "Get it, baller? What's up, my boy? What's up? I'll have to catch you at the game store sometime soon, man. I gotta get out of my cave." That's my boy that I play Flesh and Blood with locally. Just chimed into the chat. Yeah, I appreciate you just for hopping in. We're literally at the end of a game. Um,
Thanks for
just
hopping in,
now.
guys. We're doing some tech deck.
Yeah, we're just talking about our deck because the decks actually we played for our league this week are pretty close to each other, almost identical. So we're talking about what we run versus what we don't run. Um, Originally, when I built this deck, it was black and green as opposed to the red, just because I found the red non-clash damage a little awkward at first. But I don't know. I was trying to do some recursion with black as well because there's like cards like from beyond, or what is it, Reach from Beyond, or just like some of the death cards that like do some recursion. So that's kind of a thought
Yeah,
I've had with this deck, like running the green pestilence pieces and a lot of the green stuff that I have, but then siding in. Like there's that one death where you can like reduce its cost for every copy of it that you have in your Oblivion. Then there's like another death that recurs when it dies. Like there's just a bunch of cool recursion in black. Um,
maybe that. But yeah, I guess maybe green and black for recursion might be ideal. But yeah, since that really it's the 2 drop Sonoro that just came out in set 3, I think really rounds out the Sonoro package. So
I haven't really
that might be something I play around with.
I have not messed with Sonoro that much, but those cards seem really cool. Um, my buddy Chance and Daggers is saying, love to see you putting the videos out there. Dude, I'm trying to do more. I'm gonna do more. The live streams are probably the easiest to do, but I do like doing some like editing and shooting content. So I have a bunch more videos that I'm working on. I want to actually do some like fucking flesh and blood stuff on this channel. But uh, but anyway, Chance of Daggers also asks where I play Alpha Clash. Here's the thing: there's no stores in the city or the Chicagoland area that run it, which kind of sucks. I'm trying to get Spellbound to pick it up. I went over there actually and I played with Marco a couple weeks ago, and he liked it enough that he said he would let me do a like learn how to play event. But like I'm just such a busy bastard. A lot people who watch my live streams will know I'm a musician and I'm in 2 bands. So I'm literally doing like multiple band practices a week and concerts all the time. So I don't have nearly as much time to put towards TCGs as I would like to. Um, so I gotta get in touch with Marco about doing like a learn to play, and maybe finding some people in the local area that are interested in checking it out because it's a really cool game, and I really like it. Um, but on top of that, oh my God, the other thing I was gonna say, I have to tell you about what we're doing right now is an online league that my buddy runs, where it's like a tournament that runs all month, but instead of sitting down at a table and having an hour to play your match, you have like 3 to 4 days to coordinate with your opponent to like meet up on Discord and run your match and then report the results. So yeah, it's a league I play like every month. This is how I get in pretty much all my Alpha Clash games. Um,
I, I would also say that it's probably one of the better ways for beginners or people who are somewhat or looking to see if they'd be interested in the game to pick it up because
mhm,
there's no financial um, necessity to buy cards. You can just play it online and see what
mhm.
you think, see how the cards interact, and not have to put your money
Yeah,
directly into it right off the bat.
like
So
my buddy.
definitely good to practice it that way, but it's always better to have camaraderie and people to eventually play with for
Mhm.
sure.
It's a very cool idea because all you really need is access to Tabletop Simulator. Or I mean, I think people do webcam through the league as well. It's just if you and your opponent agree on it. I think most people just do
For
Tabletop
sure, yeah.
Simulator. Um, but it's very cool because there's also prizing involved too. If you make like top eight, my buddy will ship you like packs and play mats and stuff like that, which is really cool. Um, so that's fun. I've been
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, and my buddy, it's called Tavern Brawlers. My buddy that runs it, the monthly leagues, he does oh my goodness, he does Alpha Clash, he does Flesh and Blood. I'm pretty sure he does Grand Archive, and I think he's now doing Star Wars Unlimited, I believe. He's definitely doing like at least 4 games, maybe 5. Um, but yeah, so you can sign up to do those every month. So that's what I've been doing because I mean, I'm down to get in casual Alpha Clash matches anytime, but this kind of forces me to play pretty more regularly. It's nice to be like, well, I gotta run a league match tonight, so gonna live stream. So, but yeah. So I if there was a if I can get Marco to buy some product of Alpha Clash, I'll do like bi-weekly stuff at Spellbound. But the thing is, he wants, obviously with anything like that running an LGS, he wants people that are interested. And as of right now, I'm the only person who's in his face saying, "Hey, I play Alpha Clash. Please buy Alpha Clash and have it at the store." So if other people were interested in him buying some like starter decks or boxes, I know he would be down to do it. But you know, so we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna do that, learn how to play event at some point. I just have to dedicate a weekend day to doing that. So, oh my goodness. Okay, still there, Karangus?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm ran to the chat, but
Uh, Reporting results. So I went. Who went first?
you went
The first
first.
game. I
You
went
went first game
first. The
one. I
first
went first
game.
game two.
All right, and then I won game one. Next game, you went first. Game two, and then I won again. All right,
Hmm.
first. Show results. So we played 2 games. All right, dude. Cool. We are set.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, I really appreciate that. Oh, Chance and Dagger says, awesome. Keep it up, guys. I'll catch you soon. If I had the time, I'd check it out. Basically, always willing to rip some packs and strike gold. Yeah, there is some fun gold in this game. There's a fun, cool alt art, iconic rare cards in this game that are really cool art. Uh, yeah, those are some of the coolest to pull. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I appreciate everyone who came out and watched. Thank you very much for participating in the game. And it was some great games. Always love seeing another Pestilence appreciator, especially given we're running a very, very similar deck.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks for everybody out there.
Yeah, of course, man. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I'm sure we'll be paired up on here again sometime very soon.
For sure.
Um, so. All right, man. Well, I am gonna hop off Discord, so have a great rest of your night, my dude. All right, peace, bud. All right, gang, and with that, I'm gonna end the live stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Shout out to my boy Adam over there. Shout out to Heat Bombastic, all the Alpha Clash gang. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Tavern Brawlers. We might see you guys in Miami, in a month and a half. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, my God, YouTube's telling me I have 4 viewers now, right when the game is ending, and now it's back down to 2. Okay. Anyway, and in the live stream, hop on sometime with me this week. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.